promise.
Hey, welcome. It's Monday. I am so glad to be back on track. I'm over here on the West Coast. Yes, sunny California. I have been up since 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. This smile is 87% real. I don't drink coffee. I don't take stimulants. I get up in the morning. I'm ready to go. But I am glad it is Monday. Last week was very hectic for me. My nutrition, my diet is on point. When I get up, I'm ready to go. My sleep was good. So favorite breakfast meal is oatmeal. I like to put a banana in there, and I usually use peanut butter, almonds, walnuts, or nut butter. It's my go-to breakfast. You ate your oatmeal, but still hungry. What's going on? If you're working out hard, you might need to increase the amount of oatmeal that you're eating. That's okay. I started creatine a few days ago. Do you believe in loading phase? No, I don't. You just want to take creatine, monohydrate. You don't have to load it. I'm not taking any right now. I'm going to start getting into it. Keeps me full, not stomach full. What is creating? I'm just kidding. I know what you meant. The damn autocorrect gets me all the time too. What brand of creatine is the best? There's no real best brand. Creatine monohydrate is all made and produced, in different countries. There's a big mountain of it sitting over in China. I don't know if it's actually in China, but there's a big, huge mountain of it. And every company comes over and says, "Oh, you produce creatine. Here, can you put some of that in our bottle?" And we'll label it. We'll charge 20 and we'll charge 30. There are different sources, but creatine monohydrate is usually pure right down the line, and you'll be good on any of them. I do like to get name brands though. It's kind of like the difference between buying Bayer and just Walmart aspirin. It's generic versus regular. Yeah. Is it an enzyme? No. Almost like a branched chain amino acid. Your body has creatine stores. Creatine is basically in the body to help work through failure. Your body creates creatine like an amino acid, kind of like a complex sugar. What it actually does is it creates ATP, the triphosphate. So what happens is an ATP, the P falls off, the phosphate, and as the P's fall off, the phosphates fall off, a lactic acid starts to build up. You lose your sugar. What creatine actually helps you do is reattach a hydrogen where there was a lost phosphate, which is a water molecule. That's why you get quote-unquote water retention. You don't actually get water retention. So that hydrogen atom replaces the phosphate, and it allows you to repeat the process of muscle function. So you're actually performing better in the failure zone. So if you train like an athlete, or if you need recovery, creatine is perfect. Let's do a physique check. How about that? Good or bad benefit? What do you think? I think it's a great benefit. I think creatine is great. Crazy strength. I wouldn't call it crazy, but it definitely does help in performance. Less muscle soreness. Absolutely. It helps with recovery. That's why I was like, it's not really an amino, but it functions in the body. Like your body actually has creatine stores. What are long-term side effects? They haven't found any yet. Creatine came about right in the 90s. They've done long-term studies. It's the second most studied supplement in supplements, protein being first. So we're pretty dry today. I was on track pretty much all week, except for yesterday. I had ribs. What about nitric oxide that helps with recovery, energy, inflammation, circulation? Yeah, it helps with all those things. It does because of blood flow, and that blood flow is the key to everything that we're doing. We need to get blood to the muscle. We need to get blood to the brain. Obviously, blood transports nutrients. Blood transports oxygen. So nitric oxide is great. I love pumps. So there I am. We're doing okay. We're pretty dry today. I need to get back on my water intake. You can see that we're doing all right. Were you ever overweight? Not obese, but only, I was a chubby kid. I was hard to kidnap. When I was younger, my parents put me in sports at an early age. I took karate from 3rd grade all the way up until about 9th grade, so I became a brown belt junior instructor, but I was still kind of chubby. In high school, I wanted to play basketball, but I wasn't tall enough and fast enough or good enough at basketball. So I ended up wrestling. I was small, but I was kind of like this little pudgy kid, and I ended up going from 122 pounds, kind of pudgy, down to about 116. So I was this lean. I wasn't a bean. I always tell this story, and the older I get, the better I was. I was a state champion. No, I wasn't. I wasn't a state champion at all, not even. And at the age of 24, I was 150 pounds, and I got chubby again because sports get away from you, life gets over. I had a daughter, so I had this little pudgy stomach, but I think I had cool arms, and I used to look at myself and go, oh, look at me, I still got it. But I was tiny, and I was tired of being a small guy. I want to be big. I'm tired of being this small little guy. And there's a story, goes really, really long. It's not that long. It was like I wanted to be big because of a girl. So I ended up getting in the gym and getting real buff. And I just pushed my body all the way to 205. I was thick. I was muscular. It was one of the hardest things I've ever done. It took me about 2 years to do it. 175 now. Very, very lean. And no, my fat didn't turn into muscle. Over 50, best way to start training. Just like anybody else, as a beginner, start slow. Your recovery is going to be a little bit slower because of age. But basically, start with some weight training. Incorporate first the things that you love. Watch injury. Don't go in too much. How many hours per day do you work out? I work out 2 hours a day right now with my clients. 90 minutes in the gym is sufficient. And it's all about nutrition as well. How many hours would you work out a day? 90 minutes to 2 hours max. Over 50, start in slow, do some weight training, do some cardio as well. Just balance. Find something fun to do. If you like the gym, go into the gym. If you hate the gym, get outside, ride a bike, catch some Zumba, P90X, whatever you want. Focus on starting slow and learning. It's a new journey. It's a new process. You know what I mean? And then focus on your nutrition. Yes, I work out every day, about 5 to 6 days a week. I usually take a day off. When are you coming to Scotland? I'm going to be there. I can't say soon. I don't even know if that's a good accent. That's more English, I think. I don't know what's going on. You need to hurry. I'm trying. I need to get famous. There's no place like home or Scotland or anywhere else. You've got to share this out, and you got to say, hey, there's this guy. Check him out. We need to hurry up because he needs to come to Scotland. Somebody's going to pick him up. Somebody's going to put his ass over there. He has no choice. So you got to share. That's the only way we're going to get there. I'm just saying. I would say I wouldn't start on insanity. I wouldn't start anybody on insanity unless you're insane like me. Listen, Shantia, if you're watching this, you're not. You're way too famous for this. But unless you're advanced, I wouldn't start with total insanity. They've got you jumping around and flipping and flopping and flapping and flipping and snapping and chatting and snap. And you're going to be like, It's not that I don't think you can't do that. It's just the fact that it's arbitrary number. 117% on day one really isn't a good idea. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. I saw this funny thing because I hate milk. And the guy was like, he's like, are you still drinking milk? He's like, you know I love milk. Like, I get whole milk, and then I put 2% in it, so I could have 102% milk. 102% milk. I think I'm lazy. Listen, it's all about getting started. And being lazy partly is mine, but there's nutrition involved. There's sleep involved. You're here because of a certain energy. I've got you drawn in. You're like captivated. What next is he going to say? Was that a real sentence? What next is he... No, that wasn't right. What is he going to say next? All you basically want to make sure is that you do start. And it sounds crazy. You're not going to really want to, but your body is going to start to develop that pattern. As you move through, your body starts to demand it. Your body starts to command it. So right here first, you're going to have to go through that growing pain. Find somebody, grab some of the same energy. Yeah, the military, that's the whole thing. I always told people, I'll never go to the military. Anybody that has to get up every single morning at 5 a.m., that's me now. It's only Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. My body is adjusting now to morning person. I was a night owl. I was a bartender. Oh, kid, you're so cute. Look at his muscles. That's the girl voice. It's not a very good voice. I'm 38 years old. Yes, 38 years young. Sometimes I'm guilty of calling myself an old man. High school was just yesterday. Got a 16-year-old daughter that's driving. Hey, you're making me old. Cool people don't say that, though. Cool people don't say they're cool. Funny people don't say they're funny. I say both. I say, I think I'm funny. I think I'm cool. So it must be the opposite. Am I married? No, I'm not married. Did I say that? Kind of like, let me bring it back. Am I married? No, not right now. No, not right now. What was I going to say? I was going to say something. I forgot. Damn it. We were talking about motivation. We were talking about energy. And then somebody asked if I was married. Lost track. Oh, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, I look at my friends. We were in shape in high school. You know, damn, homie. In high school, you were the man, homie. What the happened to you? Now they look at me and they go, oh, you're a trainer? You haven't seen my posts the last 6 years? They're just calling me right now. TV shows, yes. But listen, this is what's going to happen. This is the new future. Now we just need a corporate sponsor to back this right here. I can't imagine that once I get online, I'm going to be like $999.99. Now the corporate sponsors that back me pretty soon, that's what they're going to be doing. No, nobody watches TV anymore. That's not where I want to be. I want to be right here on the internet, international. Somebody said that their schedule changes all the time, so their energy levels change. But there has to be some level of predictability. Swing shift, and even the kids have a level of predictability. The more prepared you are, the easier it is not to get that wrench thrown into the gear. When it comes down to energy level, most of it has to deal with food. You look younger than 38. I appreciate that. I'm not using the beauty filter yet on Snapchat or on Instagram yet. What's all these wrinkles? Sometimes I look and I go, wow, all the smile wrinkles are coming through. And a part of that has to do with my diet and my nutrition as well. I'm leaning out for my competition next month. We're going to go to the beach and flex on them. So I do have a little bit less body fat percentage than I usually carry. Should I drink BCAAs on off days too? I do. How long should I do cardio a day? I say no more than 30 to 45 minutes, and that's extreme. Eating Greek yogurt. You want to cut that. Yogurt, dairy products, milk is not really a good staple in health and nutrition. And listen, I'm speaking from a point where I used to do Greek yogurt and cottage cheese and drink milk, and it used to be a heavy staple in my nutrition. And you probably will have to reestablish and put other staples in. But there are so many things out there. What BCAAs do you recommend for bodybuilders? I think that as a bodybuilder, first, if you're getting all the food that you need, because bodybuilder, that's the key word. First is food. And then after that, you just go find you a nice little flavor that you like. Drink it up. It's so tasty. What do you think about Swedish people? Are we bad trained? Yes, you Swedish people. I was just telling my mom about that yesterday. I said, Mom, those Swedish people. People like to ask me, what do you think about, I'm the official spokesman for every black person? Yes, the Negro. The Negro. Negress. I can only represent myself, really, and my family, and put out the best energy that I can. As a general public, I still identify sesame seed oil any good. I don't use sesame seed oil, grapeseed oil. I only use coconut oil and olive oil right now. I'm from Sweden, but I think many people here are fat. I'm from America, and I think even more of us are fat. We are the land of McDonald's and milk. Swedish people, you guys are big on milk and cheese, aren't you? Swiss milk, Swiss mocha, Swiss. Is it your fault? Huh? Yeah, there's definitely a few of us in America. It's America. I cook high temperature foods with coconut oil. I cook low temperature foods with olive oil. We're just basically creating a synergy, going in the direction. All I got to do is make sure I pay my phone bill. Sometimes it's a struggle. Damn you, AT&T. Is it really worth it? Because I got Wi-Fi here too. But that's it. Guys, I'm going to get out of here. You know how you can reach me? I'm not hard to find. So I have all of my social medias behind me. You can find me on any social media. I got to take off the jeans. I'm wearing jeans. Look at dim jeans. Dim jeans. Anyways, I have to. I've got to set up. I've got clients that are going to be strolling in. Hi. So I got to bring back some of the energy that I've expelled. Go drink some coffee, perhaps. I don't know. Have you family? Yes. Yes. I was begat by Melva Moffat and Robert Moffat, but I do have a daughter. Kiana is my daughter. I've got brothers and sisters, and I've got you guys. Hey, Denzel. Denzel's a good-looking guy. I don't mind that. People say Chris Rock. I'm like Pookie, Chris Rock. Pookie from New Jack City, all in the corner. I like Denzel. Pookie, not so much. I'll even take Eddie Murphy, but not really Eddie Murphy in the leather. More like Eddie Murphy in the vampire movie. No, he was suave. He's getting all the girls and stuff. Eddie Murphy in the cool days, because I'm cool. So I tell my daughter anyways. That's cool. He's on Chap Snap. The guy Chap Snaps. He's cool. Here's my clients. Guys, I'm out of here. You guys have a great day. I will see you in a little while. Fighting junk food cravings is hard. It's only hard. Well, I won't say it's only hard, but it is the hardest.